How to get clients for your coaching business. Social media has become one of the key platforms to attract new clients for nutrition coaches. And in this video, I will show you how to turn social conversations into new clients. And the key here is to focus on serving your clients. Once you focus on serving, your sales will jump up massively because great salespeople, just as great coaches, focus on serving, asking questions, listening, and emphasizing with their ideal clients. And after watching this video, you will do all of that like a pro. Many nutrition coaches struggle with feeling confident even outside the idea of attracting clients through social media. So on my channel, I help them gain trust in themselves so they have the confidence to transform the health and lives of others, allowing them to build a successful nutrition coaching business. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure that you subscribe. How do you get clients without spending hours and hours creating content or cold direct messaging people on social media? Because you know others doing it successfully. You see other coaches building a successful online presence while you feel stuck and you don't know how they're doing it. How are they signing up new clients left and right while you're struggling to get a like or a comment on your post? So the question is, what is the best way to attract people on social media? What is the key strategy that all these successful accounts use to attract new clients? But there's also another question that we have to ask. Is social media just superficial? Is it considered cheap to use social media to attract clients? Or am I being pushy or salesy when I try to slide into people's DM trying to sell them something? And here's my personal perspective. What coaches do on social media is they're helping their ideal clients save time, improve the quality of their life, and they're pushing up their confidence. And if you ask me, that's time very well spent. And I'm curious, how are you helping your followers? How are you making a difference with your account? Let me know in the comments below. So what do we need? What is the key strategy to successfully sell coaching through social media? And here's the key idea. You don't focus on selling. You focus on serving your ideal clients. So that's a key mindset shift. Instead of trying to make a quick sale through social media, we focus on building long-term, valuable relationships with our followers. And I challenge you, go to every great account that you follow and they're doing exactly that. You can go through their accounts, their sales pages, their funnels. The people that you like to follow focus on building relationships instead of selling. And here's a deep belief of mine. Your presence is a gift. And when you start working towards sharing your unique abilities freely and you aim to create the greatest possible good that you can create, then life will take care of you. So the idea that I always have is to give. And at some point I ask. But that's the key. I freely share my unique abilities as much as I can. And that is really important. If you start to give fully your natural abilities without the expectation to get anything in return, you will enjoy your work a lot more and you will naturally do a better job because you will focus on giving and giving with love and giving the best you can do without the expectation of getting a like, getting comments, or getting a sale. And if you do that authentically, your clients will notice that. So here's the 3-step plan to get clients for your coaching business. First, you focus on serving. You give freely without expectations. Then you meet your clients, your ideal clients, in their direct messages to start a private conversation. You do what coaches do best. They have conversations. And then you genuinely offer your help. And here's an important note. Make sure that you watch all the way to the end to make sure that you don't make some of the most common mistakes that often leads coaches to lose clients while they're trying this approach. Because if you don't follow these ideas, you will waste your time on social media. You will come across as pushy in their DMs, you won't get any clients, You won't have long-term successful relationships and long-term success with your business. And in the end, you will just feel stuck and working harder and harder for less and less money. By focusing on serving your ideal clients, you can attract them without compromising your values. Your clients will love you because you give freely your authentic best self to the world. They will recognize your expertise because your work will start to feel like play, and nobody can beat you at your own game. And again, instead of trying to make a quick sale, you allow them to come to you. You allow them to have the time to build trust in you. And I promise you, if you start working like this, if you focus on serving your clients, you will enjoy working on social media so much more, because it will suddenly be about the connections that you build with people instead of trying to focus on getting more and more followers. So if you're ready to serve your ideal clients, write serve in the comment section below. Show yourself and show the world that you're ready to make this shift, that you're ready to focusing on serving your clients without the expectation to get anything in return. So what do you need for this approach? You need to define your coaching package. And if you want to learn how to design coaching packages that sell, check out the video here, and I will also link in the description below. And you need to know how much to charge for your coaching packages, because in the end you want to get paid fairly for your expertise. And if you need a little bit help with that, check out the video here and also in the description below. And lastly, I assume that you already have set up your coaching business. If you haven't, you can also find a link here and in the description below on how to set up your coaching business. Lastly, what you don't need is a huge following on social media or any paid ads, and you don't need a website. However, a website can be helpful. And if you want to learn how to create a coaching website yourself, I have a link here and also in the description below. So let's look at the coaching profit cycle. So it's essentially a cycle of marketing, selling, and fulfilling. And we will first look at marketing. Marketing means you first need to position yourself. So who do you want to serve? How do you want to serve them? And how do you connect with them? Then you need to make contact with your ideal clients. And the third step is to build relationships and establish trust with them. If you want to learn how to position yourself as a coach, you can check out the video here and also in the description below on a step-by-step guide on how to do that. There are many ways to make contact on social media. One way is to use hashtags that are relevant to your ideal clients. Other opportunities are to collaborate with bigger accounts. You can start to become a valuable member under their accounts. So everyone who is seeing your comments will also explore your account. Or you can support them, for example, with free content or a conversation on a podcast or in an Instagram Live, for example. So people see your name, they are invited to check you out, and so you can get in contact with your ideal clients. And building a relationship, the first step, as we already talked about, is about serving them, focusing on how you can support them. But other ways are the use of polls, for example, in your Instagram stories, or to ask questions in your posts, to call them, to comment, and you always respond, you always start to interact with everyone who's posting under your or is commenting under your posts. That's really important. Social media, Instagram, Facebook give you so many opportunities to interact with your followers. So what you see here, for example, is a recent poll I did. Want to learn how to turn social media conversations into clients, and you have the opportunity to see who voted for yes, and then you can reach out and start the conversation, ask questions, see how you can help them. Other opportunities are having clear calls to actions to ask them, hey, tell me about this, or talk about this, or is this a problem of you? And the great thing about social media is it is super easy and super cheap to communicate directly with your ideal clients, either through comments on your posts or through private messages. And this is really a gold mine, because asking questions or using these polls or asking for comments is a great way to really deeply understand your ideal client's problems, roadblocks, questions, and the results that they want. And this always inspires you to create more and more valuable content for them. You can also use your own experience understanding what is going on through their mind and create content and ask questions that are valuable and interesting to your ideal clients. If you have been at this for a little longer, you can look at the engagement with each post. And personally, I always look at saves, and I try to create more content of the kind that many people save, because saving means this is so valuable, I don't want to miss it in the future. Then there's always the opportunity to experiment. You can use content that works well, and then every now and then you drop new content, something that you haven't talked about, to see, does it resonate or is it not resonating with your ideal clients? And then success leaves clues. As always, you can always check out bigger accounts, blogs or books that are relevant to your ideal clients, and you can see what are they talking about, how they are talking about your ideal clients' problems. And if you want to see how to use these blogs and accounts to learn and identify your ideal clients, you can check out the video here and also in the description below. And lastly, always have questions in mind like, what could I offer that nobody else is offering? How could I improve what they are offering? What I could do less of, something that is not actually really valuable? Or what could I completely stop? These are 4 great questions that will help you stand out on social media by being actually different. And here's something very important. Trust yourself. Trust yourself that you can understand your ideal client's problems, questions, roadblocks, and results. You don't need sophisticated marketing research to understand what your ideal client's problems are. So trust yourself on this. And lastly, add soul to your content. You want to turn followers into fans for your mission. Again, this is the idea of building long-term healthy relationships. So be ready to give what makes you unique and to share your unique abilities without holding back. And that means sharing with authenticity. Share what you really think, who you really are. Be persistent. Long-term relationships don't happen overnight. So you will continue to work through that, and you will continue to work through ups and downs. And that means to have the courage to stand there and be who you really are and to share the unique gifts that you can share with the world. After marketing, we talk about selling. And here's a very important idea. Conversations lead to clients. So invite people to send you a private message. Give them a clear call to action so they reach out to you to ask and learn about specific topics. So for example, it could look like this. At the end of your post, add something like, if you want additional help, I'm looking for your ideal clients and I'm only accepting a number of people. The registration closes at time and date. And if they want to try that, ask them to reach out with some name like next action or let's go. So you invite them to reach out to you. That's another great way to start conversations. You are not starting the conversation, they are actually reaching out and telling you, yes, I want to learn more about your program. And if you are the one who reaches out, think about this. Don't get married on the first date. So start with the introduction. Say a thing simple, hello, and confirm that they're still interested in a certain topic. For example, you asked something in a poll on your Instagram story. Ask them, are they still interested in that topic? Then add value by asking questions, by giving them some information, some tips. Great question here to ask is, what is currently holding you back from reaching your goal? And then you continue to ask and to listen. And the idea is that you really try to get a solid understanding of their current situation. And if you think they are a great fit for your program, then you can genuinely and authentically share and ask, hey, would you like to have help with that? And I have a whole video on how to have these conversations step by step, and you can find the link in the description below. And once they accepted your offer for help, you can then finalize the details. You ask about time and date to meet them, maybe online, and so on. And I know what's happening in your head. Those thought gremlins are coming up. You're thinking like, I don't want to send them a DM. I don't want to be salesy or pushy. They will be annoyed that I reach out to them. It's really bad practice for your business to send private messages. All of these things, all these stories come up. But think about it. They have indicated to you that they want to learn more from you. And you're coming from a place of genuinely giving your unique abilities to the world without expectation in return. So you genuinely ask questions, you're genuinely curious, you genuinely want to help. So you have the best intentions in mind and you're not dropping your sales pitch after the second message. And here's my challenge for you. Experiment with it. Send one DM to a person for the next 30 days and see how many clients you will actually sign up just by reaching out to one new person every day, and then in the conversations be genuine and focus on serving. And here are a couple of great questions that you can ask, like, what do you want to achieve? What does success look like? Would you like to have help with that? And notice, this is not about how can I, as quickly as possible, make a sale. This is again the philosophy of give, ask. You listen, you clarify, you listen to what is going on. And if you think you're a great fit, then you ask them, would you like to have help with that? And if they say no, that's not a problem. Social media is so awesome. Even if they say no, I'm not looking for your help right now, that's not a problem. They continue to follow you. You continue to serve them. And once they need your help, they know exactly when and where to reach out to. I challenge you, are you giving without the expectation of anything in return? Because when I often see these messages and clients ask me, okay, why am I not signing up this client? It's because you try to rush the relationship. You try to get in there and you try to make the sale. And I get it, you want money, you want to help. But if you're rushing a relationship, it only leads to conflict and you're getting a no from the client. So when you notice that you have an intention, then pause and step back, because people on the other side will notice that you have an intention. So again, focus on giving without expectation, and you will naturally attract people that will reciprocate your energy and that are happy for you to help them. And when you still don't get through to them, that's totally fine too. You can let go and focus on a different niche, a niche that will appreciate your unique abilities and the unique gift that you're bringing to them. Because you come from love, you come from sharing, you come from serving other people. And if you want to get the best chance with your reach outs, make sure that you download my free super simple sales cheat sheet from the description below. And the last part of the coaching profit cycle is fulfillment. So you deliver a great coaching experience and you delight your clients. And that leads to higher retention, better testimonials, and more referrals. And if you want to get support with that and finally gain the confidence to help others transform their health and lives, you can check out my free coaching session preparation kit, where I walk you through every step of the coaching process, and I give you lots of checklists, additional reference sheets, templates that you can use to create the most amazing coaching experience for their clients, so they will rave about you. They will want to stay with you longer. They want to tell everybody about you. So make sure that you check out my free coaching session preparation kit in the description below. And if any questions are still unanswered, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have on getting clients for your coaching business or how to build an amazing coaching experience for your clients.